TV here, and today we are going to be reading some stories off of Reddit. So basically, r/storytime is just kind of like a Reddit for people to tell their stories, and I'm going to be reading some stories here. So here's the first one. I found out I was being cheated on. So I've been seeing this guy for a while. I thought it was a very legit relationship because he was so intimate, but now I know he was just a very good liar. He said that he loved me and he wanted to be with me. Now I know it was all a lie. I thought it was serious and I was ready to commit to him as he was always saying things. I had no idea he was a fuckboy. He lives almost 3 hours away from me, so we usually just text and call every day. Anyways, he suddenly went MIA for 24 hours. I later found out that he had went on a little adventure and turned off his phone. I was really worried about him during this time. I had no way of knowing if he was hurt or anything. A while before this, he had made me log into his Instagram account to show me something. I feel terrible for ever doing this because I know it was an invasion of privacy, but I was very worried, and at the same time, I'm glad I did. You can probably guess what I found. He had been talking to other girls, asking for nudes, and even asking when to be his Valentines. He was talking to other girls the same way he did with me. I have no idea what else he's been doing, and I'm not sure I want to know. I told him when he messaged me back after 24 hours, and he straight away knew what I was talking about. He apologized, and we decided to be friends. I feel stupid for not knowing he lied to me because I've always thought I was good at telling when someone was playing with me. He's ruined my trust. I can't believe people can lie so easily and so well. I don't understand why he would say he wants to commit and loves me if he wants other girls. At the same time, I feel sorry for him because I know he doesn't have any real friends, and the girls he talked to don't want him. I can see why he's so lonely now. What makes me the angriest is he's such a hypocrite. He runs the youth at his church and acts like he's such a good guy. He talk about how much he hated certain girls because they were hoes and he'd be messaging them all along. I hope I'm not being dramatical here, but I know I'm going to be more guarded and less trusting from now on. Wow, that's... I don't know, I've never, like, really encountered, like, a real fuckboy. I've seen boys who kind of, like, act like fuckboys, but I've never seen one in real life, and I don't know, this just makes me feel weird. Um, that was a bit of a short one, so it's okay. My breakdown is a meme to them. Alright. TLDR at the end, I guess. This happened yesterday, and I can't wait to face the bus on Tuesday. For Christmas, the thing I mainly wanted were wireless earbuds. Oh god, he's got AirPods in. I got them. Since they were a gift, I have little idea how much they cost, but it was about $30. Okay, so they can't be AirPods. This is a poor person. These earbuds were what got me through the school bus in the morning, just enjoying my music and ignoring the other people. It made me really happy, so I got on the bus, moving towards the window on the afternoon, going home, and took out my phone and my earbud box. I take them out of the box and accidentally drop one of them. It falls down a small crack between the seat and the wall of the bus. I can't feel it when I attempt to reach in. My hand is also being squeezed and can hardly fit. My friend gets on and tries to calm me down as I panic. I'm crying soon. Nobody can reach it. I'm clearly a huge baby who cries over everything, but I can't really help it when I constantly cry. I cry and break down and panic. The bus driver says she'll get it out for me, but I'm convinced that's impossible. I'm the kind of this girl who I've always kind of disliked, and her friend, who is in all my classes, try to help me from seats away, trying to make me laugh, calm me down as I stare out the window crying. Now that's the part the title references. During this period where I cry and panic and can't do anything but sit on the moving bus, people are just making AirPod memes. Oh god, she knows. Wow, thanks. I'm having a breakdown and you're making AirPod memes. It wasn't like they were trying to make me laugh or feel better or like some others. It was just offensive to me. There's this other girl who I hate, it's just a whole other story why I hate her, is saying, oh well, she probably got them at the dollar store. Other kids said similar things, some of them being nice like I could try to buy you new ones. The girl from earlier who I used to dislike, and others just saying rude, offensive things that make my sensitive crybaby self cry. Like, whatever, they were $5. Yesterday was also unusually warm for winter. The kids complained that they were about to pass out or sweating. When we got to my stop, the bus driver told me to stay. She walked to my seat and I showed her where it fell. I have to say that by that point I was just annoyed by everything and everyone, rolling my eyes and saying it was impossible. Since my bus driver stopped the bus, my stop was kind of early in the ride home. This girl who I previously disliked and her friend, I mentioned them both a few times, were laughing, trying to entertain the kids on the bus by badly dancing. The bus driver did manage to take off the bottom of my seat and get it, which made me very happy. She held up the earbud and the girls cheered. This experience changed my opinion on people, some for better with their kindness during my freak out, some being super rude as I'm crying. It also made me appreciate my precious earbuds. Most of all, it showed the kids on the bus how much of a crybaby I am, and how easy it is to make me freak out. Thanks for reading if you did. Too long didn't read. I cried after losing one of my wireless earbuds on the bus, and some kids made AirPod memes and said my earbuds were cheap and crappy anyway. Wow, oh my god. I know this is gonna sound a bit hypocritical because I did say the AirPod memes at the start of the video, but this is just kind of awful. Just kind of laughing. Like, those things are expensive, and I know they were a gift, but then she's gonna get in trouble with her parents because, oh shit, sorry about that. She's gonna get in trouble with her parents if she'd lost them because they were $30, and according to my parents anyway, $30 is a lot of, or euro, I guess, because I'm Irish. €30 is a lot of money. But anyway, I think we're gonna do one more story. Let's see. Oh, friend uses me to get into lunch early, then tries to blame me, and then stalks me, 4th grade. I'm pretty new to Reddit, so hi everyone, pleased to meet you all. I'm a pretty fast typer, so please accept typos. I also have ASD, and autism. Welcome to the boat. I was born with it, not enough for me to have a stuffed support animal or being constantly monitored. That being said, enjoy this story. So here's a little backstory before the main event. I dropped out from a school I was in before I moved to the third grade because my aunt told my mom to do so. She described it as painful, horrific, and all that, so I changed schools on the spot. Okay, on to the main event. Characters, me, the asshole friend, AF, and support teacher, ST. So when I moved to this new school, I was entitled to a lot of things because of my mental disability. The lunch system was pretty whack. It worked like this. Certain classes of a grade would go to the lunch hall to eat. Then they'd be called to leave them to make way for the next class because the hall was quite small, because of the painfully long times that could be different any day. I couldn't have any of it. My mom complained and got me a bypass, permission to go to the lunch hall whenever I please. All the adults in the lunch hall knew me, seeing as I like to interact with them, seeing as I get on well with them, and they would even go the extra mile to check on me if I hadn't have gone to my lunch at the expected time. It would go like this: ST, why haven't you gone to eat your lunch today? Me, I'm not feeling very hungry at the minute. ST, that's not a good excuse, you need to eat. This would happen most times. After doing this for weeks, I got a bit lonely, so I asked my ST if I could bring a friend to sit with me. It got approved. No more lonely me. I had my 2 best friends come to half time for each of them, and then I started getting approached by students in my grade that I have never fully interacted with. Approached by students in my grade that I have never fully interacted with. AF. Oh, never mind. AF. Hey, dude. Me. Hey. AF. So I hear you get lunch passes. Can I come with? Me, being a real nice guy. Okay, sure. This was the worst mistake of my life. So I let him join me for lunch once a week, and he demanded more excuses like, I get really hungry, could you help a friend out? I was annoyed. I wanted to save space for my other friends too, so I came up with an idea. I drew out a little bar chart signifying different people and dates that I would bring them. He scrunched up and threw it in the trash. AF. You don't need them. I'm your best friend for life. When he said this, a shiver ran down my back. Pure evil and a shit-eating grin on his face. So I said I'll comply, and he became greedy. He asked if he could bring another friend over to eat with me. I said no, he got pissed. So I imagine by this point he was scanning around for a way to get back at me. I don't know this, but this is what I thought he did. After he scanned around for ways to put me in trouble, he located a pack of Pokemon cards in my clear sealed book. Yes, the cards were legal in my school, and we had fucking tournaments. I wish I could do that with my games. I play Magic the Gathering. It's a bit like Pokemon in some ways, but it's in other ways a lot different. I will tell you how interested I am in Pokemon. So a few days before this happened at school, I found a stack of 20 cards, one being in it in a Zapdos, that's legendary. My stupid ass, not knowing shite about Pokemon, traded it for an Arcanine? Dude. This is so sad. Can we get an F in the chat? That's how much I knew about Pokemon at the time. He sprinted over to the sealed Pokemon card book, picked it up, and stole it. Made his way to the exit. 5 people got up, including ST, chased him around the outside. 3 minutes later, comes back sprinting in, sits down and shoves the book into my face, screaming it's his fault. He wouldn't do it, so he dared me to do it. Being autistic, I had to take the blame for everything. Autistic children are known for taking things that aren't theirs. Luckily, I had backup. My ST, he wouldn't do it. OP doesn't even know anything about Pokemon, and that's a fact. He shares with me what he does and doesn't like. You were gonna go to the headmaster, young man. He got dragged away, screaming, I'm innocent, let me go. A few weeks later, I noticed something weird. 4 boys started following me, including AF. They were stalking me, so I ran out inside hoping to juke them. I couldn't. They waited outside the exit of doors. I got paranoid as fuck. Couldn't say as AF, you know why. I ran with my ST and asked for help. She came out to me, guarding me like a little kitten. The boys came up to me and said, "Excuse me, can we talk to him?" ST, he specifically asked me to not talk to you. Would you mind leaving while we move across the ground? They backed off for a while. ST, said she had to go do something and left me for a while. And the boys came up to me, so I got up and sprinted away, hid behind trees, and managed to get to a safe spot. My Muslim friend comes up to me and asks me what's wrong. I tell him the story and he says that's messed up. He helps me and shields me. He's quite a socially awkward person, but when it comes to friendship, he wants to guard that with his life. It's because I was his only friend supporting him. He hides me and asks the boys who they were looking for, and he asks why. They reply with we just want to chat, with bloodthirsty grins. I sneak around back of a shed, get to my other friend, who we'll call Kyle for now. He was my long-running friend and has always been there to support me, even if I had to lie about something. Even though he isn't a friend anymore, I hold grudges fiercely and haven't talked to him in a humane voice since. He told me to stay calm when we got through lunch. That marks the wildest fucking day I've ever had. P.S. I learned one of the boys' names over the past few months and I'm getting my revenge. Hope to see myself on r/petty revenge or r/pro revenge in the near future. Take care and have a nice day. P.S.S. The guy's name was Omari or something like that. I remembered him for his school classes. He was legit gay and wanted to hide that. Plotting revenge now. DDD. Here is a link for a picture. I won't be showing you the picture because I don't know. I don't think I want to be doing that. Exploiting shit. But wow, what a fucking story. As someone who has, I think it's ASD. I know I have Asperger's, but I'm not sure if that's what ASD is. So if anyone knows that in the comments, you could explain that to me. But I can't believe that these people would be like messing with this kid when he has autism, like, because you know that the autistic people can just take the blame. It's just really mean, and I just hope that humanity can be better than this. But anyway, guys, that's going to be it for today. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please like and leave a comment, and maybe even subscribe. It really helps the channel a lot. But anyway, peace.